Boom! I'm in the room. Oh, it does it every week. Gets me every week. What can I do? Oh dear. He's got me again, didn't it? It just snuck up. I hit the wrong button. It happens. That's the thing with going live, isn't it? It does catch you out occasionally. So, welcome, Katie. First time here. Hopefully we'll get the others joining in very shortly. So, got a good quiz for you tonight. Hopefully the tech will hang together. I've had a bit of trouble the last couple of weeks with the auto cue or the teleprompter, whichever you like to call it. It's frozen halfway through, so we have to make a few adjustments to get it right. So let me just have a look. Yeah, it's working at the moment. So, well, about a big old day. What have I done today? Oh yeah, I've taken the motorbike. I dropped a ladyship off this morning at the ferry. She's gone across to Portsmouth and done some stuff over there. Then I took them up for a quick wander around the block. Then I took the bike for its MOT, sailed through it, so it should. It's just come back off a major service. And this afternoon I've done 2 interviews. One's going out this coming Sunday, one the next following Sunday. Really fascinating chats. What else we've been up to? That's it. And then I've been getting ready for this evening's live. So here we are. So we should normally get a few people in by now. So I don't know where they're at. Don't know where people is at. But we'll give them a minute or two, a couple of minutes to join in. So we normally get a good crowd in on a Tuesday. And the quizzes are fun, trust me. The Duchess, her ladyship, she puts them all together. She's not helping out tonight. There's something else she wants to do this evening, so she's left it to my own devices, so anything could happen. Just have a sip of the old coffee. I know the mic's working because I can see it's working. We have been known to go live if ever so quiet in the past. But there you go. That's what it's all about. What's going on there? Don't know quite what's going on. Oh, all sorts of things happen when you're live. That's it. So, yeah, I don't know what's occurring. Right, so we'll get into it in a minute. We're just waiting just to see. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Is there something on the telly? Oh, normally there's nothing on the telly. That's why they come and join me. So, there you go. But at least I've got somebody in there. There's generally quite a few people dropping in, so we'll get going and then they can catch up. Gives you a head start. Right. So, yeah. Right, so that's it. Let's do it. There you go. See, Katie's in the room. Oh, I've done it again. Why do I do that? It should be there. See what happens when I'm all by myself? I'll get myself into all sorts of bother. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it. Are you ready for the first question? Have you got your pen and your paper ready? All you need to do is jot down your answers at the end of the questions. I'll give you the answers and you just pop your score in the chat. It's as simple as that. And it is, I think, a reasonably reasonably good, easy question or easy quiz this week. So, without too much further ado, we're a few minutes in, so they'll have to catch up, won't they? I'll have to have a word with them later. Right, so the first question then, question number 1. The fast food song by the Fast Food Rockers reached number 2 in the UK singles chart in June 2003. Name the 3 fast food outlets featured in the song. There you go. That's a fairly easy one to start with, isn't it? So I'll give you that again. So question 1, the fast food song by the Fast Food Rockers reached number 2 in the UK singles chart in June 2003. Name the 3 fast food outlets featured in the song. This is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. So, question 2. Pizza in the UK is usually measured in inches. What size is a Domino's medium pizza? Something like that, isn't it? So, no idea. I thought you was a lot sort of a musician. A music teacher. I'm Googling. That's cheating. But if you feel that way, fill your boots. So, question 2 then. In the UK, pizza in the UK is usually measured in inches. What size is a Domino's medium pizza? Question 3 then. Which popular fast food outlet uses the slogan, "Have it your way"? Yeah, have it your way. Don't forget to smash the like button. It's important. So question 3 then. Which popular fast food outlet uses the slogan, "Have it your way"? Question number 4. The KFC logo features an image of Colonel Sanders' face. Does he wear spectacles and does he have a full beard? So Katie knows a lot about classical music. Know a little bit about Brahms and Liszt, or the Cockney rhyming slang for it. There's a great line in a film, and there's Mozart playing, I think it is, and the German walks out of this ward, this medical ward, and there's prisoners of war all laying around in the beds, and he stops at the door and he turns around and says, "Ah, Mozart, he's a good German." And somebody shouts up, "Yeah, he's dead." That's what I know about Mozart. So, question 4 then. The KFC logo features an image of Colonel Sanders' face. Does he wear spectacles and does he have a full beard? Wow. Question 5. Chuck is a cut of meat taken from a cow. What part of the carcass is chuck taken from? Butcher'd know that. I'm not sure your average vegan would. So, question 5 then. Chuck is a cut of meat taken from a cow. What part of the carcass is chuck taken? Question 6. Rank the following meat in order of fat content, highest to lowest. Beef, venison, lamb, pork. God, that's a bit of a guess question, isn't it? Rank the following meat in order of fat content, highest to lowest. Beef, venison, lamb, pork. So question 7. 7. He died this week, didn't he? 7. What is the difference, if any, between a chicken drumstick and a chicken drumette? I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. So question 7 then. What is the difference, if any, between a chicken drumstick and a chicken drumette? Question 8. The meat which originally used in Brunswick stew and is beginning to make a comeback in the UK consumers comeback with UK consumers. What is the gamey tasting high protein meat? God, I took a little bit of getting my head around that one. So question 8 then. This meat was originally used in Brunswick stew and is beginning to make a comeback with UK consumers. What is the gamey tasting high protein meat? Scrum half question number 9. If you were to serve chowder, what would you be eating? So question 9. If you were served chowder, what would you be eating? And the last question in this round. From which species of plant are vanilla pods harvested? So question 10 then. From which species of plant are vanilla pods harvested? Wow, amazing. How do you reckon you did on that one then? was that a good round to starters? Are you ready for the answers? So here you go then. Stand by. The answer to question 1. Oh, so the fast food rockers sung about Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and McDonald's. It was tricky. I'll give you that one. Some of the questions can be a little bit on the tricky side. So the answer to question 1 was Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and McDonald's. And a Domino's medium pizza measures 11.5 inches. So if you've got 11.5 inches, give yourself the point and a thumbs up. Question 3 then. Oh, Burger King. You can have it your way. To be honest, I don't go to any of those outlets. So question 4 then. Colonel Sanders. Yes, he wears spectacles. No, he doesn't have a full beard. He has a goatee. Can't really see the point in having a goatee. Evening, Keith. You're late. We'll have a chat after. So if you've got a goatee and spectacles, you've got it right. Chuck is taken from the shoulder. That's a shoulder of a cow, is a chuck. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. That's the way I pronounce it. So, rank these meats in from the highest to the lowest fat content. It would be lamb, beef, pork and venison. So lamb's got a high fat content and venison hardly has any. I'm partial to a bit of venison. I do like a bit of reindeer as well. Had that on many occasions when I've been up in Norway. Question 7. So the drumstick is the lower joint of the leg. The drumette is the upper arm of the wing. Oh. Learned something tonight then. So drumstick is the lower leg and the drumette is the upper arm of the wing. Boom. Amazing. Question 8 then. Oh, squirrel. Brunswick stews made with squirrel. I don't know where you get squirrel from. I know we've got a few round here. And Artie the ship's cat's almost had one. He only brought a magpie in the other morning. God, you should have heard the din. It was squawking its head off. How he got it through the cat flap, I don't know. But it was still alive when he got it in. So, but it's only a question of time before he captures a squirrel. So if you've got a squirrel, you've got the point. Oh no. My auto cue's backed up again. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Alright, I'm going to have to read off from over here. If I move it, let me move it over here so I can have a better chance of seeing what I'm doing. So the answer to question 9 then is chowder is a seafood soup typical with potatoes and onions added. So if you've got seafood soup, you kind of got it right. Question 10 then. Orchids. Well, who knew? You could get vanilla pods from orchids. And orchids supposed to be difficult to grow. So, boom. Yeah, have we got any real champions out there? So how did you do on that round? Yeah, he brought a magpie in. Should have heard it. It was squawking its head off and trying to get out. There's feathers everywhere. Not a lot of blood, but quite a few feathers. And he was making one hell of a din. Oh, it's Vanessa in. Good evening, Vanessa. How you doing, Keith? So, how did you do? Amazingly, vanilla pods came from an orchid. Who knew? 8 out of 10. Well done. How did you do, Katie? How are we doing? Right. I don't know where the rest of the gang is tonight. It's odd. Pat, all right? Did you get home okay? Just going to have a sip of my coffee. I got 8, but I cheated massively. You do know that there's a prize that money cannot buy. This quiz, I mean, is unique because there's a big prize at the end of it that money just cannot buy. That's all I'm saying. So, shall we get into round 2 then? Here we go. Round 2. Question 11. In the UK, we are used to seeing white cauliflowers, but this vegetable can be grown in 3 other colours. What are the colours? Oh, yeah. So, in the UK, we are used to seeing white cauliflowers, but this vegetable can be grown in 3 other colours. What are these colours? I have seen them. I have seen the other colours, to be honest. Question 12. A turophile is a I can't even pronounce it. Connoisseur of what? Oh, a turophile is a connoisseur of what? You'll have to read that one for yourselves. Oh, and there's A, cheese, B, pasty, C, cider, D, beer. So there you go. I've given you the answers. This is all made so much difficult because I've got the auto cue coming up. So it's died on me again. I'm gonna have to have a word with it. I'm gonna have to get another one. So question 13 then. This is a true or false. A high majority of Chinese adults are lactose intolerant. That's interesting. So, true or false? A high majority of Chinese adults are lactose intolerant. No good for the Milky Bar kid then. I don't know how he got on. Question 14 then. When dining in a traditional Chinese manner with numerous courses, at which point of the meal are you most likely to be served soup? That's an interesting question, isn't it? So, question 14 was, when dining in a traditional Chinese manner with numerous courses, at which point of the meal are you most likely to be served soup? Would that be soup in a basket? Yeah, it used to be fun. Can I have soup in a basket? Question 15 then. Are water chestnuts grown in water? Yes or no? It's a simple one, isn't it? That's a guess, if you don't know. Are water chestnuts grown in water? Yes or no? Piece of cake when you know. Question 16 then. Bourbon, Jamba, Jackson and Geisha are all types of what? I think that's how you pronounce it. Bourbon, Jamba, Jackson and Geisha are all types of what? God, she's made it really difficult for me this week, and she's not here to help. So question 17 then. Nori, comba, orinora, and wakame are all types of what? Nori, kombu, organi, and wakame are all types of what? I'm going to have a word with her. So, question 18 then. How many Michelin stars, if any, has Jamie Oliver? He just boshes stuff in, doesn't he? He just boshed it in. Remember when he first came out, when he first came on the telly? He was boshing stuff all over the place. No measurements or anything, just chuck it in. Question 19 then. Champagne corks fly out of the bottle at speeds of up to how many miles an hour? Is it A, 25 miles an hour, B, 45 miles an hour, or C, 65 miles an hour? So, question 19. Champagne corks fly out of the bottle at speeds of up to how many miles per hour? Is it A, 25, B, 45, or C, 65? And the last question in this round, question 20. Rogan Josh originates from which region of India? So question 20 then. Rogan Josh originates from which region of India? So, boom. Has that round blown your mind? Oh dear, what am I like? Now I can't see the comments because I've had to cover up. I'm having all sorts of dramas with this tonight, I tell you. Right, so ready for some answers. Get ready to tick off your answers or give yourself a cross. So question 11 then, the answer was the different colours of cauliflower are orange, green and purple. So you've got 4 colours, white, orange, green and purple. Now you can get some of the different colours in fancy restaurants. Occasionally you'll see sort of the orangey ones here, but that's sort of an off-white really, isn't it? So, question 12. A pterophile is a connoisseur of what? The answer is A, cheese. Cheese, please, Reese. So we've got cheese. Give yourself a point. I guess you had to read that one yourself. So question 13 then. True or false? It was true. The majority of Chinese adults are lactose intolerant. Amazing. Question 14. The soup question. Soup is served towards the end of the meal prior to being offered fruit, which often replaces a dessert. Wow. I thought you started off with a 1-ton soup. Oh, shark fin soup. But no, you get offered soup towards the end of the meal. I didn't know. Question 15 then. Water chestnuts are grown in water. So the answer is yes. Question 16. Coffee beans. So bourbon, Jammer, Jackson and Geisha, I think that's how you pronounce it, are all types of coffee bean. Question 17 then. Edible seaweed. Nori, kombu, organarona, origami, and wakame are all types of edible seaweed. But they have it raw as well. Japanese, that is, I guess. So, question 19. Was it 19? No. Question 18. He ain't got any. He's got no Michelin stars at all. Jamie Oliver. That's because he just chucks it in, doesn't he? Boshes it around. Question 19 then. The answer is 65 mile an hour. I mean, fancy getting stood in the way of a champagne cork coming out at you at 65 miles an hour. That'd make you smart if it caught you in the ear hole. And the last question, question 20, Rogan Josh comes from Kashmir. So, if you've got Kashmir, you've got it right. So, how do you reckon you did? Are you all stars out there? Let's see what your scores are on the doors while I'm having a sip of coffee. Seven out of 10, doing well tonight, Keith. 7 out of 10, well done, Katie. Evening, Richard. You're late again. So, see if you can catch up on the next round. So, next round then, let's start another swig of coffee. Oh, it's nearly going cold, but I don't mind it cold. So, here we go then. Stand by for the penultimate round. Oh, no, the last round. We've had the penultimate one. So, question 21. In Indian cuisine, what are the two key ingredients of sag paneer? In Indian cuisine, what are the two key ingredients of sag paneer? Question 22. Which European country introduced sugar to India in the 15th century? It's an interesting one, isn't it? So question 22. Which European country introduced sugar to India in the 15th century? Question 23. Today, paella is a popular Spanish meal with many regional variations. Historically, if you were in Spain and asked for paella, what would you be given? I'll tell you a story about paella when we get to the answers. So, question 23 then. Today, paella is a popular Spanish meal with many regional variations. Historically, if you were in Spain and asked for a paella, what would you be given? Question 24. What are the two main alcohol components used in a sidecar cocktail? Where she gets these questions from, I haven't got a clue. But there again, I haven't got a clue much about what goes in her head. So question 24 then. What are the two main alcohol components used in a sidecar cocktail? Question 25. What is a firkin? It's a good one, isn't it? So question 25. What is a firkin? And it's not a rude word, neither. Question 26. What is the name of the dry anise flavoured aperitif that is widely consumed in Greece? So, question 26 then. What is the name of the dry anise flavoured aperitif that is widely consumed in Greece? Question 27. Which malt drink was released first, Ovaltine or Horlicks? How's it go? We are the Ovaltine. Takes you back, doesn't it? Takes you back a little while. So what malt drink was released first, Ovaltine or Horlicks? Good grief. Question 28. The Taiwanese recipe made by blending tea with milk, fruit and fruit juice, then added small tapioca spheres and shaken vigorously, has become popular in the UK. What is the drink known as? She's testing me tonight. So question 28 then. A Taiwanese recipe made by blending tea with milk, fruit and fruit juices, then adding small tapioca spheres and shaken vigorously, has become popular in the UK. What is the drink known as? Here we go then. Penultimate question. Describe a Manchester tart. We are still talking about food here. I didn't see that one coming. Sorry, be serious. Question 29. Describe a Manchester tart. We're still talking about food. She's funny. She does that to me occasionally. Oh, hang on. And, hang on. What's this here? 1 point if you get 3 or more of the key ingredients. Oh, I think that's for the last question, the Manchester tart. So the last question: what type of dried fruit is used in Eccles cakes? So the last question: what type of dried fruit is used in Eccles cakes? So how did you find that round? Oh, question 29 was a cracking one. That caught me off guard, I can tell you. So, another swig of coffee while you're having a think about it, and I'll give you the answers. Have we got that yet? Oh. See? That's part of the prize that money can't buy, by the way. Go on, needed that. Right, answers time. So ready to tick off your or cross your answers. Question 21. Spinach and paneer cheese. That is sag paneer. Whereas sagaloo is taters and spinach, isn't it? See, she's trying to catch you all out. Question 22. The Portuguese introduced sugar to India, did they? It's a long time ago, the 15th century. Before I was around, anyway. So if you've got Portugal, give yourself the point. This is the paella question. 23. Paella. Now, paella is actually the name of the shallow cooking pan, not the tasty contents. I'm going to tell you a little story, won't I? When I was in Kosovo, I had to take a bloke up to the Spanish area, which was a place called Istok in the north, sort of the northwest of Kosovo. And this particular day, it was a cavalry regiment, a Spanish cavalry regiment, and they were having a sort of a barbecue or picnic, but they got these massive, great big porcelain pots or paella pots, dug into the ground, heat underneath them, covered over, and they served up this awesome, absolutely awesome paella. One of the best meals I had in Kosovo in a year I was there. Anyway, so that's that. So if you've got it's the pot or the cooking pan and not the dish, the contents, then give yourself a point. 24. The two main alcoholic components being brandy and orange liqueur. So if you've got brandy and orange liqueur, give yourself a point. A sidecar cocktail. I wouldn't have known it. I'd have had to guess and I'd probably got it wrong. So, 25. What's a firkin? A firkin is a cask used for beer. Firkin equals 9 gallons. What equals 72 pints. So if you get yourself a firkin of beer, 72 pints. Amazing. God. What do they call it? 26. Ouzo Collapso. Yeah, it's got an aniseedy taste to it, flavour to it. It's a bit like Pernod, isn't it? I mean, you don't get drunk on the stuff. My tip is don't get drunk on Pernod or Ouzo Collapso, because what happens the following day, if you drink water, it just reignites the alcohol and you stay slightly inebriated. So there you go. So if you've got Ouzo or Ouzo Collapso, give yourself the point. And question 27 then. The malt drink which came first was Orlix. So I don't suppose it was too far in front of or Ovaltine. But if you got Orlix, you got it right. Question 28 then. Bubble tea or boba. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Where she gets this stuff from, I haven't got a clue. But there you go. The drink is known as bubble tea or bobu. Or bobu. Boba. Yeah. I don't suppose many people have got that one right. Penultimate question then. What's a Manchester tart? So it's, be serious now. The answer would be short crust pastry case, spread with raspberry jam, covered with a custard filling and topped with flakes of coconut. A popular variation has a layer of thinly sliced banana under the custard. That's longer than the question. The answer's longer than the question. So if you've got anything close to that, give yourself a point. You deserve it. Or in fact, give yourself a point for if you got the contents, which was a short crust pastry, raspberry jam, custard, flakes of coconut, and banana. So you get quite a few on that answer. And the last one is, of course, it's currants. The old dead fly cake, isn't it? Eccles cakes is known as dead fly cakes. I'm quite partial to an Eccles cake, if I'm honest. So there you go. Add all your scores up. How did you do in that round? Are you all winners? Actually, you're all winners in this quiz. I don't discriminate. So let's see how you did. Work your scores out. Let's see how you all did while I finish the old cold coffee off. Oh, I needed that. I did need that. 21 out of 30. Well done, Keith. That's not bad going. 6 out of 10. That's well over halfway. That's 2/3. If my maths is okay. How did you do, Katie? Did you win on that one? Got to run to Ecam Summit. See you tomorrow. Oh, right. Okay. She's gone. Ecam Summit, eh? Not many in tonight, Keith. How did you do, Richard? Did you get there? Well, what can I say? I think it's been a good quiz. So anybody who's catching the end of it, you do know that you can go back and watch it after. And you should still be able to put your answers in the comments. I think that's how it works anyway. So we'll have to push it a little bit harder for next week. Next week's quiz is art and creativity. That's what next quiz is all about. Art and creativity. Not arts and crafts. She says it's not arts and crafts, it's art and creativity. So there you go. That's this week's done. Okay, on the last round. Excellent. Are you going to be here next week? Are you going to join us next week? I'll do a round robin, pinging out, encouraging people to join next week. Because I think that's what's happened. Because I didn't push it this week. I just put out a quick doobly what's it on Facebook earlier today. I didn't have a chance to put it on a round robin on the messenger because I've been busy today. I've been doing a couple of recordings for the Ordinary People's Extraordinary Stories, and that's out this week and next week. And I've got some more people in next week to do for the following weeks. I've got a pre-recorded quiz for the week I'm away, and also a pre-recorded everyday conversations recorded to go out the week I'm away with Richard in what's name, Holland. So, boom. Thank you for taking part. As always, the prize, everybody's a winner. They get my undying gratitude for taking part. What can I say? next week, hopefully, the old Duchess will be in and she'll be helping us out next week because I've had to look at it. He's got. There's a few tongue twisters in there that I'll have a struggle with getting my head round. So she's going to come and help. So there you go. Hopefully live from Skeg Vegas next week. Brilliant. I'll catch up with you in a minute, Keith. So until next week, or if you're going to join me on Thursday, I think I've got a couple of guests coming Thursday. Yeah, I think I've got them booked. Got them booked for this week. So till Thursday for everyday conversations regarding mental health, or next week for the live stream quiz. Did anybody pick up that I changed the title to live stream quiz? Apparently that should help. Maybe it hasn't. But we'll find out in the fullness of time. So until next week, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.